Okay, good morning. So many things going on in the word of creation. Wow, you were here and now you're gone, but that's okay. I'm waiting for you to come back. I'm not going to start yet. I want to just put this down over here and paste. Too many words. Going to go ahead and take off these. Cut. Okay. Okay, I'm still alone. Okay. So, I I'm going to start in a minute. I'm just waiting for one person to show up, and that's when I'm going to begin. Just want to check something over here. Checking something. Okay, so where's my live? Still, nobody showed up yet. Wow. Google, ABC. I do a thing on ABCs, Google. Let me in. Let me in, AI. Speak to me. I teach you. I will teach you, AI, what nobody has ever taught you before, but you already know it. You probably already know everything I know. So maybe you're going to teach me. Maybe you know what the alphabet does. And I want to welcome you. Maybe I've just take notice of it. Do you know what happens in our mind? I just want to show you a little something of what happens in our mind. Do you see this pen? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. Okay. Blue is opposite of red. Green is opposite of black. I'm not looking into the colors right now, but I only can use one of the colors in here at a time, but I have a choice of 4. So what do? I go with 1, with 2, with 3, and then I work 4. So in this pen, okay, in this pen, it can alternate. But this is not where I wanted to go. Right now, I want to talk about what day it is today. Okay, it is the 288th day of the year. What does that mean? What should we do with the numbers? What should we do with the numbers? Is there a game? Is there a rule? The only rule there is with numbers right now is I'm going to show you this rule. 288, 2 times 144. 4 times 36. 6 times 6, 36. 9 times 4, 36. Now, what do the numbers create? And that will be your reality of 288. But wait, if we were On what subject line? If we were talking about time, that 288 minutes, the 288th minute, okay, would be 4 hours equaling to 240 and 48. So it would be 448. 4 and 4 is 8 equals 288. There are 77 days till the last day of the year. There are 77 days to the last day of the year. Big deal. What was the reverse of this? It was all in communication when it was October 4th, my birthday. I like to call it the day of rabbit ears because 10-4 communication and the cube, which pays 2 to 1 or 9 to 5 if you do not buy, okay, the full value of the odds that are calculated by these elite casinos. The work I do comes already packaged and made. All I do is show you where these forms are repeated, whether it's in something to do with geometry, whether it's something to do with geography, whether it's a highway, what doesn't matter. Okay, I see somebody came in, so you're jumping in on the start. It just sort of bothers me that I don't want to look at that. So, yeah, I lost my place in where I was. I'm not happy. I can't look at that number showing up on the screen. I got to do my thing. So yes, so 10-4, what you have on a dice cube. I'm looking for 2 dice cubes. Let me have a little bit of Java over here. Okay, so like I said before, and I started this video a little bit late. Okay, I was waiting for just one person to show up. It's so much easier when I see just a number. I hate to see the numbers. But anyways, October 15th, the 288th day of the year, there are 77 days left. 88 is purple. Pegasus. Constellation 7286 NGC. 77 is Christ. I do not know all the 77s, but if I wrote the word 77, I will end up with 92 and 65. Then I will tell you the number in the alphabet, their position, okay, according from one simple alphabet from A to Z and not reversing it right now. There is more than one word inside of here. I will take even and add an S and a T and then a Y because I will have to vent. All the words that are in here are created from a elite, an elite, a super elite. In fact, everything we know today and everything we think of is because somebody else has already created it before us. We just, those scientists and those creators who found it, who created the system, who've learned from others off of the glyphs, off the walls. Remember, the video I'm doing right now is all about fiction. Science fiction, that's all it is science fiction. We are picking and reading off the walls these letters and numbers. 77, so this is for your birth. This can be created through number 14 and through number 16, or the letters N, P. Why? Because of the math. 1 times 4 equals 4, and I can make mistakes in math. 1 plus 4 equals 5. 4 times 5, 5 plus 4 equals 20, plus 9 equals 29, or minus 9 equals to 11. So I'm going to have this equation or this equation, and 2 and 9 equals to 11. The 16th letter is 1 times 6, 1 plus 6 equals to 6 equals to 7. 7 times 6 equals to 42. 7 plus 6 equals to 13. 13 minus equals to 29. If it's plus, equals to 55. So now it's showing me the freedom between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. The equation was created from here. And through this, okay, it gave me, it gave me this answer here. Okay, it gave me these answers, 2 and 9, which creates 11. 9 and 2 create 11. So 7 times 6 gave me what 4 is to 2. And 7 plus 6 gave me what 1 is to 3. Do you see the way we intercepted my 1 with the 3 and the 4 with the 2? The total gave me the 59 or the 29 over here. If I have to do 11, I'm now going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and do it the other way. Don't forget, this is the way to do it in every dimension. Is this the pole that goes through? 4 around one pole equaling to 6. So if you're looking for where the hexagon is, or where the Mayan, or where the ancient designs come in, it's because if you take a look on this plain paper, this design over here, but we just seem to jot what looks like a pole, okay, over here. Okay, I'm going to take a break for 1 second. Okay, I'm going to be back in 1 second. Sorry about that. 1341 to 1540. 1341 to 1641 break. I'm on a break right now. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. 1541. So this is where we're going to go. We have purple and Pegasus. In order to get purple, we have red and we have blue. When you have blue, associated with blue is cold. When you have red, associated is hot. The numeric value for red is 27. The numeric value for blue is 40. The numeric value for hot is 43. The numeric value for cold is 34. And it just so happens that 34 and 43 equal to 77. 3 and 4 are polarities. They are the poles, the North Pole, the South Pole, I don't know how you want to do it. They are the interior or exterior. The dice cube shows right here. The spindle, okay, the operating mechanism, okay, the operating mechanic of 6 sides, moving 2 sides in between 4 sides. Actually, it's moving 4 sides in between 2 sides. See, what it is Rubik's Cube. Okay, well, we can't really use this for Rubik's Cube. We would more or less have to use just trying to see something here. 1, 2, yeah. So we're going to do this one here, and then this one here, and we have 3 over here, right? I just did that on purpose. It's not really the way it should be. Let me see. Did I make any real kind of error? I'm just trying to this. Okay, I need to make a space. Okay, I need to, now this is done wrong, but that's okay. Just give me a second. No, this is wrong. Okay, should I have had any stuff on the side here? I don't know. When I mean on the side, should I have left emptiness there? I didn't want to, because I'm going to be going and doing this, you know, and what I want to do is this. That's all I want to do is this. And what this does, right? What this does is, hold on a second. Okay, what this does is, I'm just trying to show you that it's moving. This is the area. All the areas move, right? I'm not sure if I should have did it that way or did it that way. Actually, I should have did it that way, right? Not did it that. Hold on a second. Okay, let me do it. Let me do it. Okay. See all these double crosses and everything? Okay, that's your Earth. Double crosses are Earth. All double crosses are Earth. I didn't do that properly. Yeah, some things take a little bit of time. Double crosses are Earth. The single cross is Mars. So apparently, don't forget, this is just My program is all about where you can mix and match. It's like Monty Python, you know, just mixing and matching stuff. So if I have a single cross, I'm going to have to call that Jesus. And if I have a double cross, I will have to call that the thieves. Between two thieves. Now the thing is, I'm not sure if you ever saw what a baseball is. I mean, how a baseball is made. It looks like two peanuts. Something like that. So if there's a single cross over here, then there's, well, actually you'd have a double cross over here. Two different sides. It wasn't like there were three people hung here, because you can't put it this way, right? In fact, maybe I should have did it this way. And we're just going to unite it all together, right? Here we're going to create one. This one is 1, and this one is 2. I don't really know which way to do this, but anyways, you can see that this one, right? This one is not cut off, but this one is cut off. Okay, so this, what I was talking about, this in Rubik's Cube, is that when you turn the cubes in Rubik's Cube, right? Okay, let me try and get another row here. Whoop, yeah. So you have Rubik's Cube. Okay, I should do it to this one, right? And here you have here you have the 4 area. Here you have the 9 area. This one is going to tell you about when the combination comes together, you will get Uranus. That is when Earth and Mars are either apart, polarities to each other, or they're very close to each other. Where is Uranus to Earth and Mars according to these two images? And the reason for that is because like I said, the single cross and the double cross is Earth, because of the numeric value to Earth is 52, the numeric value to Mars is 51. And in order to create that design, I would have to do that. Although it shows you 1, 2, 3, 4 areas, it's four areas, it's 3 by 4, okay? And here it's 2 by 4. The 2 by 4 creates 6 and 8 mathematically. The 3 by 4 creates 12 and 7 mathematically. This is where the spirit gate comes in of alpha beta. And this one is created through Mars, Mercury, okay, and Venus. I need to understand whether Mars was broken down to create Mercury and Venus, but even if Mars was broken down, Mars doesn't have any spirit in it. Spirit only shows up when Venus shows up. The mirror of Venus is the continuation. You see, it's the ignition is inside the 5. You see, you have Venus, right? Now, what does it mean to plug Venus, okay, into Mercury? See, the Mercury is the center of all. Mercury is the center to Venus, Venus. This is 484. This is the half-life. This is Pluto, and this is the sun. This is the division of day and night, and the letter V is for life. The letter V is understood that it is for life. So 4 times 4, how do you get 44? 4 times 8, 32. 4 plus 8, 12. So you have 44 and 44, equaling to the 88 of the 88 days from 277, from the creation of the Christ. 2 times 138.5 is 277. The other way to get to 77, there are many ways to get to 77, okay? And one of them comes from the creation of the sun, but we're not going to talk about that, but I will. 7 times 7 equals 49. 7 plus 7 equals 214 plus 49 equals 35. Electric company, okay? And the addition, 63. This is the word 11, which 11 is 6 and 5, and they call that Yo, the 25th and the 15th letter, representing Mars and Earth, equaling to 40 in the blue planet, and 10 in its creation, equals to 50 and minus 30, 56, 36, 92, the birth. The thing about 77 is 88 and 88 equals 77. Yeah. 88 and 88 equals to 176, right? 1 times 6, 1 plus 6. But the reason for this is 8 plus 8 equals to 16. 1 plus 6 equals to 7. It is the creator of the freedom of 76 and the birth, the new birth, inside the math here, inside the birth in the sun, according to these numbers. Where did I get these numbers? We did the equation before. It comes from the word 77, where I explained how I got number 29 or 92, which happens to be yellow. Yellow and white, if you want. Yellow and 7. Yo, the student of Mars and Earth. I am going on a 1-minute break right now. Okay, we're going to go back and get a little bit of work done here. Okay, where is the camera? Where is my camera? Lost the camera somewhere. Okay, here it is. Yeah, so where are we? So we did this thing on 77. We're in the 288th. We're at a pivot point. A lot of things going on in the world. If I can follow an astrologist or someone that works in the zodiac or someone that works with, what do you want to call it? There's the zodiac. I don't know. This pen's no good. The zodiac, astrology. You see, this is not for one person. This is an association. By associating together, we can untwist all the realms, the DNA of life. Everything was twisted together. So many pieces and parts in creation. And yeah, all comes from the word, letters and numbers, geometric shapes and games. Right now, I'm a little bit Scandinavish because I'm scanning and going just about everywhere. Whatever subject comes into the equation, that's what they are. They equations. Sexy cup. Why? You see, the polar of a human being is not the same. You see, on the bottom of me, I got the organ. Don't count my feet because my feet are actually, I think my organs are lower than my feet because my feet are actually plugged into my hips. So I'm going to just say that yeah, you can plug your feet into the ground, but I didn't want to talk about that. And the highest point of me is right over here, would be the highest point, highest acting point, but I didn't want to get into that either or. So yeah, so we have October 4th for communication, in where the dice cube, whoop, just dropped something on the floor. Madame Coulombe, bienvenue, Madame Coulombe. You are the best. You are the best. Okay, so I don't find it. I'm not finding my other cube, but I will show you on this, but it's not fair. I got to find my other cube. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, look who just showed up. Welcome to the Tiger's Den. It's all about the cat, the communication, the angle of transition or transmission, the claws. She's got her head on the, just give me 1 second. Where was I going? Oh yes, I'm going to look for my other cube. You know what, maybe, have you ever thought of the witch's broom as actually being a crutch and sweeping the floor at the same time? Oh yeah, I'm airing out the stitches today. So there is the dommage right there. They try to take me out. So that's the dommage, and it looks like there's a little bit of a, I have to keep off of it. You see the way it pulled apart over here? To keep off of it. So anyways, I wanted to air out. I didn't want it to dry up. I'm not sure if it's the right thing, but for an hour for the video, I just want to do it. Here's the cube. So I'm going to just try and point this down. Okay, that the 4 and 4, okay, opens a door. And the reason I'm going to tell you it opens a door, because that's not the only one that opens a door. Okay. Okay, it's not the only one that opens a door. Just looking for something. I'm just trying to think. Okay, so we're going to look it up. See, my work is based on the truth. I'm hoping to put together the right equation that I can, the right question, so I can show you the equations that come from it and which games play by it. And over here, we're going to come up with understanding craps and payouts, craps for beginner, craps bets explained, best craps strategies. We want craps bets explained. Types of craps bets, craps layout. The don't come bar, they barred the 66. It means nothing will happen, okay? Or the don't pass bar, nothing happens if 6 and 6 come. Sometime, most of the time, in most games, you lose. But when 66 comes, the letters C is the third letter in the alphabet. The letter O is the 15th letter in the alphabet. The letter R is the 18th letter of the alphabet. Kosher food, C-O-R, is 181836. That is 336. 336. Hold on a second. I want to write that down. C-O-R, 3, 15, and 18. So that will be 3, 6, 9. These have two equations to it. This equation is going to come out at 8 and 9 equals to 17 and 72. And this one over here will come out to 6 and 5, 11. So we have 9, 11. So we have 3, 9, 11. But that's when you have 3, 9, 11, we're going to reduce this one and make it a 1. We're going to have 3, 1, and we're going to reduce this one and make it a 2. 1 and 1 is 2. 9 and 1 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. So I bring it down to its denominator, and we can just look at it as CAB. So all the letters change. So now ONA, okay, in the word ONA, right, is the 15th letter. See, we're back to 15. The 14th letter, this is where the division in pi comes in, and then the first letter equaling to 30. So this was 36. Okay, this is where, this is, I didn't want to explain this. I'm not going to even explain this, but the total is 66. And we did this in a prior video, and it connects 99 Jupiter, in which you see the cube is 60. 2 cubes are 66, right? So the question is, did we start at 100 going down, okay, all the way to 66? Because if we go down to 65, the reverse of 55 is 56. So now we're down to a new level. If I went from 99, okay, to 66, I can't really go any lower than that if I was starting from the top. Because if I go to 50, I don't want to reverse anything. I don't want to reverse anything. In fact, I want to be able to go 67, 68, 69, 78. But did I get that right? No. 76, 77, 78, 79. And then I want to be able to go 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. And I don't have to do anything else, because the reverse of 89 is 98, and that's one below 99, and 67 is one above, 101. And this is the scale that is in between over here, right? And since we have this over here, we don't even have to start any lower than 76. And in the French language, 76, okay, which is also equals to 13 and 42, which is the house planet passage of the moon. I shouldn't even have done it. Anyways, the reason I did that is I didn't want to fall into the, but I'm going to fall into this category, right? I mean, at, hold on a second, at 75, that becomes 57, but that is at the moon.
This is the child. This is the orphan child. At 57, it's the moon. So at what would it be if it was at, well, the reverse of, sorry, I was talking about 65, right? That starts at 66. So I can't go below 66. Well, let's see if I did. 57, right? 75 goes below 56. It goes to 57. But at the gateway, I'm asking myself these questions right now. That's what I'm asking myself. What numbers can I use or not use, and why? 7 and 5 is 12. Well, that's female, right? 8 and 4 is 12, and that's female. 9 and 3 is 12, and that's female. Each one stands out. Let me, in fact, do this. Am I off the subject right now? We were talking about October 15th, the 88th and 77th day of the year. When we put them over each other, it becomes 1515, which is Mars, 66, which is the gateway, 66. It is the other side before the delta angle came into enactment for the reason of mathematics. 1 times 2 times 3 equals to 6. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals to 6. They have gone their way. Maybe I can put a polar. Maybe I should put, see, this is 8, right? Maybe I should have, let me see this. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and this is the what's it called, stick? How can I explain this? There's this one here, there's this one here, there's this one here, and there's this one here. So you saw 9 before. There are 9, but we need to have the center of all. So now we have 2, 4, 6, 8, okay, plus 9, 10, 11, 12. But this is the core. It is the pole. And this is what's going around the pole and its area space. And here is one movement. And then here is the other movement. Are they moving together? Is it part of the going around the area space? And what I mean by that is because at the beginning we talked about 144, right? We know that 360 is supposed to go around one day 360 degrees. We know that 4 times 360 equals to 1440, which are the minutes in the day. I don't care if it's 1440 or 144. That is the minutes in the day. So am I going to take 8 here? In fact, and create 360 degrees all around record. What is the record size? Record size. And here's your band. Here's your other band. 88 and 8. 88 and 8. 2 hourglasses. Anyways, I was talking about the roulette odds, the pass line, even money, the don't come bet. Players can only make this bet after the point. What is the point? The pass line bet, the most popular. I don't want to get into this whole thing, but there's realities. A pass line bet means a player wagers on the shooter landing his dice, a 7 or 11 before 2, 3, or 12 on the come out roll when it begins. If the dice lands on 7 or 11, the pass wins. Pass, 55. Line, this is birth. This is 19, 21 equals to 40. This equals to this, and 15. That's what it equals to. It's the birth in the sun through Mars in Neptune. Neptune sun birth. I'm telling you what the numbers are saying, and I'm using basic numbers, I'm using completely basic numbers. So this is basically the come out rule. So you can look this up. I'm going to put the link over here. In fact, I don't really like this one. I'm going to give you the major link that you can look at. Is right over here. And copy, and I'm going to put it here at the bottom. Wow. Copy, paste. Okay, so I pasted it there. So we're going to end this video. I want to thank you all for those who are here, those who are coming here. What these numbers mean: 95 has a great direction and connection to 76. The spirit of 76. The numbers in Neptune, the numbers in Einstein, the values of the moon, 47, 57. Well, 57 will create 47. 47 creates the word Jesus time. Core 1 or ona core equals to 66, which is the division crown. It could be a crown belt, and then division will be above and below. I don't know. 95 is created from number 14, the 5 number and the 9 number, addition, multiplication, and then add them together. Pass equals to the number 55, and all the data I get for the numbers I use in the words come out of today's dictionary, off a calculator, and out of games already created and passed as trueness by fact check. If they have checked it at all, you can check it now. This is a dice cube. Okay, is it the same kind, and is it set up the same way as the ones they use in the casino? If 1, 2, 3 are here, then you have to have 4, 5, 6 over here. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus, sharing what's been shared inside the equation.